welcome to Python tutorial 5. In this tutorial we are going to discuss about the two important concepts, if and else statements. Before going to the if and else statements, I'm going to cover the two left out topics, that is 2 to the power of 3 and how to take the input from the keyboard. Here too, we need to type 2 asterisk marks and 3 followed by 3 to how many number of times you want to find out the power of a number. You have to write that number 2 to the power of 3, so it's going to give the output as 8. This is about the power of a number. This is about how to calculate power of a number. And another important thing is input. This is the inbuilt input function of an Python scripting language. What it will do is it is going to take the integer value from the keyboard. So I'm going to write enter the value of a. Enter the value a. Anything you can write for your. What it is going to do is it is going to take the input from the keyboard and it is going to assign that value to a variable a. For example, a is equal to input, enter the value of a. So input is a function, the output of this function is assigned to a. So I will execute this function, enter the value of a. From the keyboard I am giving the value 3, and now the value 3 is assigned to a. If I execute the variable name, I'm going to get the output as 3, because since I have given the 3 from the keyboard, it has assigned that 3 to an a. For example, if I want to take string from the keyboard, what I need to do is, instead of this input function, I have to replace it with raw input. So here enter the value, and instead of enter the value, I'm going to write enter the string. I'm going to execute this, so it will ask for enter the string. I'm going to give my husband name as Sunil. I'm going to execute this, so I'll see what is the content of a. So it's going to display Sunil because I have given the string name as Sunil, and it is going to give the output as a. Now we are going to discuss about if and else statements. It's going to consist of many statements, so I'm going to open a file. I'm going to type a small program so that we can understand if and else statement. A as not equal to b, and I'm going to assign some value to a, and I'm going to assign another value to b. Here I'm going to write the syntax of if. Here we can write any condition, there is no restrictions, you can write any condition. Every if statement should terminate with a colon. After that, when you press enter, you can see the indentation. It has not gone directly to the next line, it has gone to the next line. Also there is a space, there is a tab space while going to the next line. It says whatever in that line, only that belongs to that if statement. Print, I'm going to print okay, small number. A is the small number. Small number. I'm going to execute this. Go to file, save. I'm going to save it in desktop. Give whatever the file name you want to give. Sam23 .py. Py is the extension for Python scripting program. I've saved it, and I'm going to run this program, run the module. So you're going to get the output as a is the small number. how you got this? Let's have a check on this program. Compiler will come here, it will assign the value 2 to A, 3 to B. Now it is going to compare 2 is less than 3. Yes, it is. So it is going to print A is the smallest number. What if A is greater than B? So here the condition fails in the sense, false. It means if 0, false is nothing but 0. So it will come here, it will see this, it will come out of this. It's not going to print anything. I will execute this. Okay, I'm going to save this. And what is the output of this? There is no output because compiler comes here, it will check the condition, and the condition fails or false, and it becomes 0. So it will come out of this if statement and it prints nothing. What if there is another print statement? It says I am not belongs to if. What it means, see, check the indentation. There is a space, only this belongs to if, and this print, it belongs to the whole program, not only to the if. What happens if I run this program? So it is going to give the output as am not belongs to if. The program will come, compiler will come here, it will check the condition. Since the condition fails, it won't execute this, it will come out of this if statement, and it is going to give the input as am not belongs to if. And also we can also check some of the other condition, like A is greater than or equal to, or A is less than or equal to. These are the relational operators. There are many relational operators. What is the meaning of A is less than or equal to? For example, if the value of B is 2, it will come here, the value, it will check what is the value of A to B 2. Is A is less than B? No. And again it checks for equals to, whether A is equal to B. Yes, it is equal to, then the statement becomes true. And when we run this, let's check this uh, output. Let's check the output of this program. It is going to print A is the smallest number, am not belongs to if. It also types it am not belongs to if. So this statement turns to be true. It will come inside the if statement, and it is going to print A is the smallest number, and also it is going to print am not belongs to if. Once it is comes out of this if statement, the compiler goes here and it is going to execute this statement. This is the output of the program. And what if there is one more statement, print am belongs to if. I will write am belongs to. I'm going to execute this program. Okay, what is the output of this program? A is the small number, am belongs to if, am not belongs to if. Why? Because see, it will comes here, this statement is true, it will come inside this if statement. See the indentation, these two print belongs to this if. It is going to execute these two statements, and it will come out of this if statement, and also it will print this statement. What if the condition is failed? It means A is greater than B. It will come, compiler will come here, it will check the condition. This condition is failed, so it is going to be 0, and the condition is false. If I'm executing this, what happens? It's going to print not belongs to if, because it will come here, the condition fails, it doesn't print these two. It is going to print this not belongs to if in the output screen. Now there are many other condition. Relational operators equals to, it will check a is equal to b. Yes, if the condition is satisfied, it means if statement is true, it is going to execute